Okay, good afternoon to one and all. So, in the previous lecture, we have already discussed about some points, that is, and solved some of the problem related to KVL, KCL, as well as mesh analysis, node analysis, how to find out the current, how to find out the any branch current, any branch voltage by applying a multiple method, or different technique we have already discussed in the previous lecture. Okay, again we will solve some problem whichever asked in the previous examination of either GATE, or it may be ESC examination, or it may be ISC examination. Okay, so similarly I will take some problem related to KVL, KCL, or it may be some Thevenin's theorem, or some of the network solution technique like theorem, superposition theorem, or it may be maximum power, then Norton's theorem. So these are the which are unit content, which are the content in the ATD. So we will take a problem related to that. Okay, so see, I will take one problem. I think this problem already solved in the previous lecture. Okay, yes, take this problem, that is what is the current through the 8 ohm resistance connected across terminal M and N in the circuit. Okay, so this problem it is asked in the ESC examination 2020. Okay, ESC examination, that means engineering service examination, ESC examination 2020. See the question, it is asked, that is what is the current through the 8 ohm resistor which are connected across terminal M and N in the circuit. So see, all of you draw the circuit, all of you write the question, all of you write the question and try to solve. Tell me the answer. Read the question carefully first. First of all of you read the question carefully. It's very simple question, whichever asked in the ESC examination 2020, engineering service examination. Okay, engineering service examination 2020, this question it can be asked, what is the current through the 8 ohm resistor connected across terminal M and N, because there are two terminals are given. So two resistance having an same value are given. Here it is also 8 ohm, here it is also 8 ohm. So the terminal it can be mentioned, that is M and N. That means we want to find out the current flowing from this 8 ohm resistor. या 8 ohm resistor मधून flow होणारा current find करायचा आहे, that is I of 8 ohm. Okay, so we will solve this problem. Consider here it is figure is given, two voltage source, that is 8 volt and 2 volt, then a 12 ohm resistor, 8 ohm resistor and 8 ohm resistor. Okay, we want to find out the current flowing from this. So see, first of all this problem it can be solved by using a mesh analysis. Mesh analysis चा use करून आपण solve करू शकतो. So see here, just identify the mesh, that means there are two mesh, then assign the current flowing through the each mesh, or it may be loop, and assign the direction also. So see, I will represent the current. Suppose current here it is I1, this current it is nothing but I2. Okay, so this current it is nothing but I1, this current it is nothing but I2. We want to find out the current flowing from this. याच्यामधून फ्लो होणारा करंट फाइंड करायचा आहे. दॅट मीन्स सपोज आय हॅव रिप्रेझेंटेड द करंट फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम दिस नथिंग बट आय. याच्यामधून फ्लो होणारा करंट काय आय एस कन्सिडर करतोय. सो आय हॅव रिप्रेझेंटेड द डिरेक्शन इज दॅट डाउनवर्ड डिरेक्शन. सो वी वॉन्ट टू फाइंड आउट द करंट आय. आय ची व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची आपल्याला. सो दिस आय इट इज इक्वल्स टू, सो सी या डिरेक्शन न फ्लो होणारा करंट इज नथिंग बट या लूप मधला करंट I1, या लूप मधला करंट I2. सो इकडला करंट इज नथिंग बट इफ वी अप्लाय केसीएल यार किंवा या डिरेक्शन वरून I इज इक्वल्स टू I1 मायनस I2. ओके, I is equals to I1 minus I2. If we find out the value of current I1, value of current I2, then we will get the value of current I. I ची व्हॅल्यू मिळेल आपल्याला I1 आणि I2 ची व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट केल्यानंतर. सो सी अप्लाय KVL टू ईच अँड एव्हरी मेश. प्रत्येक मेशला KVL अप्लाय करायचा आणि I1 I2 ची व्हॅल्यू फाइंड आउट करायची. Then we will calculate the value of I and we will choose the correct option in that circuit. Sorry, in that option, or it may be in that 4 choice. See here, apply KVL to the first mesh. Okay, we will apply KVL. Apply KVL to mesh first. Mesh first la KVL apply karo. So write down the KVL equation. That is KVL equation. We will find out. We are moving from positive to negative, so it becomes negative. That is minus 8 minus 12. It is into I1. Then minus 8 into minus 8 in bracket I1 minus I2. Okay, I1 minus I2, it is equals to 0. Just simplify this. That is minus 8 minus 12 I1 minus 12 I1 minus 8 I1 plus 8 I1 plus 8 I2. It is equals to 0. Okay. Now see, simplify this. This minus 8, it can be shifted to the right hand side. It becomes minus 12 minus 8. It's nothing but minus 20. Here it is minus 20 I1 plus 8 I2 plus 8 I2. It is equals to 8. Okay. So this is equation 1. This is equation number 1. Then similarly apply KVL to the mesh second. Okay. Apply KVL. Apply KVL to mesh second. Second mesh la KVL apply kara. So it becomes minus 8 I2. Then minus 2 plus, it becomes plus 2 volt. Plus 2 volt. Minus 8 in the bracket I2 minus I1. Okay. I2 minus I1. 2, 8 in bracket I2 minus of I1. It is equals to 0. Now simplify this. That is minus 8 I2 minus 8 I2. Okay. Plus minus 8 I2 plus 2 minus 8 I2 minus into minus, it becomes plus 8 I1 plus 8 I1. It is equals to 0. So shift this term, that is plus 2 into right hand side. So it becomes, equation becomes 8 I1 minus 16 I2 minus 16 I2. It is equals to minus 2. Okay. So this is the equation second. This is the equation second. Now by solving equation 1 and 2, or by solve simultaneous equation this 1 and 2, we will get the value of current I1 and current I2. Tell me the value of current I1 and I2. Sanga I1 and I2 each value. Just to calculate. Back. Tell me the value I1 and I2. So I1 it is equals to, and I2 it is equals to. Please tell me answer. Minus 20 plus 8 plus 8. किती येते आन्सर? हॅलो,
I1 is equal to minus 0.44.
minus 0.44. I1
हाँ.
is equals to minus 0.44. Then I2 is equals to
Minus 0.093.
minus 0.093.
93.
minus 0.093, right? Okay, so what is I ची value काय आहे आपली? We want to calculate the value of I is nothing but current flowing from this 8 ohm resistor. So I is equals to I1 is equals to I1 minus I2. Okay, so I1 ची value काय आहे? 0.44. I will write. So value of I1, that is I is equals to it is equals to value of I1 is nothing but minus 0.44 minus of minus I2. So minus of minus I2 is nothing but plus I2. Okay, plus 0.093 plus 0.093. What is the solution? Sanga?
minus 0.4347.
Minus 44 plus 0.44 plus 0.0
0.347.
0.347. No. Okay, see,
Minus.
that is I is equals to minus 0.34 minus 0.34 and 7, right? बरोबर ना? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me whichever option is correct. या दोन मधला कोणता करेक्ट असेल? D option is right. Okay, because we have selected the direction downward direction आणि downward direction ना आपला आन्सर आलेला आहे minus 0.34. मग जर इथं m to n लिहिलं असतं, हे जर मायनस लिहिलं असतं तर ऑप्शन ए आला असतं. minus 0.34 ampere from m to n. आपला आन्सर काय आहे? I is equals to 0.347 is nothing but from m to n. So from n to n is nothing but हे पॉझिटिव्ह आहे. n पासून m कडे म्हणजे जर ही डिरेक्शन चूज केली तर हे पॉझिटिव्ह येईल. सो इट बिकम्स I is equals to 0.34. It is in the direction from n to m. So right answer is nothing but D. Okay, correct answer for this given problem, it is nothing but D. Getting? Hello, getting? No, is there any doubt? Please give me reply. Is there any doubt? Anyone? Okay. Okay, so this is the simple question, but just confusion is there. Okay, जर आपण कन्फ्युजन मध्ये जर गेला तुम्ही, कारण इथं मायनस आन्सर आलेला आहे, इथं मायनसचा एकही ऑप्शन नाही. बट हिअर इट इज रिटन ॲज फ्रॉम m to n, म्हणजे m कडून n कडे ही व्हॅल्यू येते का? नाहीये. m कडून n कडे ही व्हॅल्यू नाहीये. सो दॅट n to m ही व्हॅल्यू पॉसिबल आहे. सो इट नथिंग बट आन्सर इज नथिंग बट D, that is 0.34 ampere from n to m. So direction from n to m, it is 0.34. Okay, can I clear this? Can I clear this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one question. Okay, again this question whichever we asked in the ESC examination 2020, that is engineering service examination 2020. See, question is that what is the value of resistance R which will allow maximum power dissipation in the circuit. Okay, so this question, it is based on maximum power transfer theorem. So we want to find out the value of R. So do you know that the value of R is nothing but, for transfer a maximum power, value of R, it is nothing but source resistance is equals to load resistance. म्हणजे जो तुमचा RTH येईल ती value resistance R ची असेल. Okay, so all of you write the question. We will solve this also. All of you write question. All of you write this one question. और झालं का? किती येईल आन्सर? देऊन झालं का क्वेश्चन?
Yes, sir.
हा, आन्सर कॅल्क्युलेट केले कोणी? Is there anyone solve this by observation? So it's very simple question. Just do the observation. Just think on it and calculate the value of load resistance R, or it may be a resistance R for maximum power transfer. Can anyone solve? Can I solve? Hello? Solve करू का मी? I will take attendance up to that. All of you try to solve and tell me the answer. झालं का? Anyone solve? Solve केले कोणी? Put the answer. 11.66 from Preeti Bagalu. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So see, 11.66 is nothing but option number A. So this one is the correct answer. So see, this is a very simple question. No need to calculate VTH, no need to calculate maximum power. Only we want to calculate R. आपल्याला फक्त R calculate करायचंय. Maximum power dissipate होते असं सांगितलेलं आहे. So we want to calculate the value of R. So value of R, that is load resistance RL, is equals to source resistance RS. It is the statement of maximum power transfer theorem. Okay, so that maximum power at load resistance RL, it is equals to RTH. म्हणजे जी व्हॅल्यू RTH ची येईल तीच व्हॅल्यू R ची असेल. सी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. सो नो नीड टू कॅल्क्युलेट VTH, जस्ट कॅल्क्युलेट RTH. RTH कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे म्हणजे हे दोन ओपन सर्किट केले, आपण हा रेजिस्टन्स रिमूव्ह केला, वी हॅव रिप्रेझेंटेड हिअर RTH. इथं RTH रिप्रेझेंट केलं आणि कॅल्क्युलेशन ऑफ RTH करताना जस्ट शॉर्ट सर्किट दिस व्होल्टेज सोर्स असेल तर शॉर्ट सर्किट करा. If there are current source, then open circuit it. So see, if we short circuit this resistance and this resistance are in parallel to each other. हे दोन पॅरल मध्ये येतील and आलेली सम आलेला इक्विव्हॅलंट रेजिस्टन्स इट इज इन सिरीज विथ दिस. याच्या सिरीज मध्ये असेल. So see, solve the parallel combination of 20 into 10 divided by 20 plus 10. So it becomes 30 आणि त्याच्या सिरीज मध्ये रेजिस्टन्स 5 ओहम. Okay. So this calculation, you do this calculation, just cancel out this. 20 divided by 3 is nothing but 6.66. So its answer is nothing but 6.66 plus this one is 5. 6.66 plus 5, it is nothing but 11.66 ohm. हा RTH resistance आहे, but as per the maximum power dissipation or when source resistance or is equals to load resistance, then and then only maximum power it will be dissipated. So that this RTH is equals to RL or R is equals to RTH. R is equals to RTH. It is equals to 11.66. It is the correct answer. Okay. So option number A, it is the correct answer for that. Okay. So बघा maximum power चा आहे म्हणून परत तुम्ही VTH calculate करा. नंतर स्टेप वाइज RTH ला जावा. जस्ट जे कॅल्क्युलेट करायचंय बिकॉज यू हॅव नॉट अ मच मोर टाइम. सो इन लिमिटेड टाइम यू वॉन्ट टू कॅल्क्युलेट दिस. ओके. सो द आन्सर इट बिकम्स 11.66. सो फर्स्ट वन ऑप्शन, that is option A. Getting? Hello? Getting now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we will take the next question. Again, this is also ESC question. Next one question. What is the current through the 5 ohm resistor in the circuit shown? Okay. So see, you want to calculate the current flowing from 5 ohm resistor. Read the question carefully. What is the current through the 5 ohm resistor in the circuit shown? You want to calculate the current flowing from 5 ohm resistor. The circuit, it can be shown in the figure. या figure मध्ये दाखवलेलं सर्किट आहे. You want to calculate the current flowing from 5 ohm resistor. 5 ohm resistor मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट फाइंड करायचा. ओके. So see, you want to calculate the current flowing from this. That is, suppose you want to calculate the current I which is flowing from 5 ohm resistor. Okay. So again here you use a multiple method. Okay. काल सांगितल्याप्रमाणे मेथड यूज करू शकता तुम्ही. Or you can use KVL KCL पण यूज करू शकता. ओके. ती मेथड पण यूज करून त्याच्यामधला करंट फाइंड करू शकता. Okay. See here again, here this current source here it is 5 ampere current source, it is in parallel with 4 ohm resistor. So again you use here source transformation also. Source transformation पण use करू शकता. Okay, or you can use a node analysis also, or you can use a KVL KCL also. KVL KCL पण use करू शकता, because या लूप मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट 5, या लूप मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट 10 in this direction. Direction assume करा फक्त. And या लूप मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट we want to calculate, suppose current flowing from this is nothing but I. याच्यामधून फ्लो होणारा करंट I आहे असं कन्सिडर करा. Okay, now see, just apply KVL to that of middle loop. या middle loop ला KVL apply करा. So while applying KVL to that of loop, apply KVL to middle loop, or it may be second loop, or it may be mesh. चला KVL apply करा, so it becomes minus 5I minus 6 in bracket. Direction बघा, आपण I1 इकडला जर या डिरेक्शन न घेतला असता तर I1 minus I2 असे लिहितो. जनरली दोन्ही करंट डाउनवर्ड डिरेक्शन न फ्लो होत आहे, सो इट बिकम्स I plus this current. So I plus this current, that is I plus current of 10 ampere, right? Then minus 4 in bracket current I, again here current I minus 5 ampere, current I minus 5 ampere. Okay, so it is equals to 0. It is equals to 0. Just simplify this. Minus 5I minus 6I minus into plus, it becomes minus 10 into 6, it becomes minus 60, minus 4I minus 4 minus 5, it becomes plus 20. It is equals to 0. Now minus 5 minus 6 minus 4, so it becomes minus 15 I minus 60 plus 20, minus 60 plus 20, it is equals to minus 60 plus 20 kiti, it becomes minus 40, it is equals to 0. So minus 15I, it is equals to minus 40, right hand side la shift केला, it becomes 40. Now find out the value of current I. I ची value find करा. किती येते? 40 divided by 15.
2.66.
But minus 2.66, no? Right?
Yes.
So minus 2.66, this value it can becomes as per our calculation, that is I is equals to minus 2.66 when if you choose the direction in this clockwise direction. Clockwise direction ज्या वेळेस चूज केले त्यावेळेस 5 एम्पियर मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट हा minus 2.66 येतोय. आपल्याला ऑप्शन मध्ये आहे का कुठे minus 2.66 plus 2.66 आहे. So it becomes this value it can be calculated in this direction. या डिरेक्शन ना व्हॅल्यू कॅल्क्युलेट केले, सो आवर आन्सर इज नथिंग बट 2.66 एम्पियर. So this is the correct answer for this given question. 2.66 ampere. Okay, getting no? समजले का?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one question. Okay, so this question for ESE 2020 examination, using the principle of superposition. All of you write this question. Using the principle of superposition, that means here we want to use the superposition theorem. Determine the current I in the 5 ohm resistor in the circuit shown in figure B. Okay, 5 ohm resistor मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा. 5 ohm resistor मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट Here direction is also given. इथं direction दिले बघा. Current I we want to find out in this direction. या direction न या 5 ohm resistor मधून flow होणारा current calculate करायचा आहे. That is current I. Okay. So I think this question, it is very simple. Do you know that superposition theorem? I will tell the statement of superposition theorem. So superposition theorem, it can be states that any linear bilateral network containing one or more than source, म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये एक किंवा एक पेक्षा अधिक source आहे. So current flowing from any element, it is equal to the sum of, that is resultant current in any branch or any element is equal to the sum of current obtained from each voltage source or it may be each current source acting alone. म्हणजे प्रत्येक source individual act करून जो current येईल त्याची जी काही sum येईल, it is the resultant current flowing from that 5 ohm resistor. म्हणजे 5 ohm resistor मधून flow होणारा current एकदा आपण फाइंड केला 30, इथं बघा 30 volt voltage source आहे, 6 ampere current source आहे. म्हणजे दोन सोर्स आहेत. पहिल्यांदा 30 volt अप्लाय करा. At that situation 6 ampere resistor, 6 ampere current source, it can be open circuited. And then in second step, apply the 6 ampere or act 6 ampere current source. At that situation, short circuit this 30 volt. Okay, and find out the current flowing from this 5 ohm resistor. So final resultant current flowing from this is nothing but I is equals to sum of all the current, the sum of current which is obtained when individual current acting alone. Sorry, individual source acting alone. Okay, प्रत्येक सोर्स एकदा ऍक्ट केल्यानंतर जो करंट येईल त्याची सम इज नथिंग बट रिझल्टंट करंट. म्हणजे 30 एम्पियर अप्लाय केल्यानंतर एक करंट मिळेल, सपोज करंट आय डॅश, आणि 6 एम्पियर ज्यावेळेस अप्लाय करतोय त्यावेळेस मिळेल जो करंट मिळेल, इट इज नथिंग बट आय डबल डॅश. या दोन्हीची सम इट इज नथिंग बट रिझल्टंट करंट फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम दिस 5 ohm resistor. Okay, so all of you try to solve this question. I will give this question for homework. All of you try to solve this, and due to there are, I think there are 2 minutes to end meeting. Due to my one of the UHU workshop, I am having some emergency due to attending a workshop. I will conclude this today's lecture. Okay. Is there any doubt? Hello.
No, sir.
Okay. So if you are having any doubt or you are having any question related to this GATE examination, you can just directly tell that question, we will solve, or you just send this question to me, I will solve and give you answer. Okay. So we will conclude this today's lecture and we will stop here. Okay. Thank you. All of you try to solve this.